Good morning. We will pay attention to the production cost statement. Now, we already know that the primary costs consist of direct material plus direct labor. So the first expenses that we will write down will always be direct material, direct labor, and our third expense is factory overheads. So to determine the primary costs, we multiply the primary costs 255 with the number of units produced, 12,000. The direct material was given as 125 times 12. And then the direct labor we will get by subtracting the total primary cost, and we deduct the direct material, and that will give us our direct labor, because the labor is not given. Now, in a similar question, instead of giving you the primary cost, they can give you the direct material and direct labor, then you will add it together to get the primary cost. But whenever you do a production cost statement, you will always calculate the primary cost, because you need direct material and direct labor to produce something. Then the factory overheads was also not given, but the total cost of manufacturing is given as 4680. So if I put in the total manufacturing cost, it means I can take the 4680 minus the 3060, and that will give me the factory overheads. In this example, we don't have work in progress at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year. Work in progress means it is products that was half completed at the end of the year. So it will be finished in the next financial year. Then the total cost of finished goods produced, in this case, is exactly the same as the total cost of production. Now, normally this will not be the same, because there should be work in progress at the beginning of the year and at the end of the year. So it is very important that when they give you a figure, that you determine whether it's the total cost of production that was given, or whether it was the cost of finished goods produced. Because in this case, the two figures are the same, but it won't be like that in every exercise. Okay, so if we look at the information, again, primary cost is your direct material plus your direct labor. Direct material is the material that goes into the article. Indirect material is the material that's wasted. Direct labor is the people who actually make the articles. Indirect labor is other people that's also used in the manufacturing process, but they are not responsible to produce the articles. Factory overheads consist of indirect labor, indirect material, and any other expenses that must be paid to produce articles. The total cost of production will then be direct material plus direct labor plus overheads. Or you can also say direct material and direct labor equals primary cost. So primary cost plus factory overheads is the total cost of production.